And the dogs and the humans, we're going to have to deal with that same snow on the ground for the next 2 or more weeks because temperatures will remain colder than normal and actually below freezing for the next 2 or more weeks.
Buckle in.
Yeah, and we have more snow coming. So lots of good news here in your first alert forecast. But we do want to get you ready for it because tomorrow we continue our weather alert as snow returns. This is just as you're getting back to the routine, back to work. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, it gets slippery again on the roads. On Wednesday, another round of lighter snow with cold winds blowing in. That is an Arctic cold front, which could make dangerous wind chills Thursday and Friday morning as cold as 20 below zero. Maybe cold weather advisories in parts of the area coming. In the meantime, winter weather advisories may also be coming for parts of our area as we get rid of one storm that produced record snowfall this weekend. Another one is cranking up over the Rockies. This one finally brought Denver their first measurable snow of the season, and now it's on our doorstep tomorrow. This is why we have a weather alert for afternoon and evening snow and slick roads happening all over again during the evening commute. This will not be an 8 to 12 inch snow like so many of us saw over the weekend, but 1.5 to 3 inches with some isolated higher totals, heaviest south of the city. That's what we're expecting from the snow tomorrow afternoon and evening. So let's take it hour by hour. First things first, tonight we're clearing out a few flurries in northwest Indiana. Those are kind of the exception, not the rule, for the rest of the night. But as clouds somewhat break, we may see some areas of freezing fog build in, and depending on how much of that blanket of cloud cover is removed, the temperatures just tank. We wake up in the mid-upper teens in Chicago, maybe some single digits if we get a little more clearing in the western suburbs. After a dry start to the day with those frigid temperatures, here comes the action. By noon, LaSalle County, DeKalb County has some light snow pulling in. After 2 p.m., 2:30 shown here, some light snow moving into Chicago. The evening commute tomorrow is messy. Temperatures are in the middle and upper 20s, so snow that falls will stick handily, even on some treated roadways, depending on how fast it falls. By 8 p.m., snow still falling and making a mess of the traffic. After bedtime tomorrow night, the snow pulls out, and that will be it for snowfall, at least for a couple of days. Also worth highlighting the frigid cold which is heading our way. I mentioned tonight 15 degrees is our low in Chicago. Look at that next Arctic front. Low temperatures of 4 and then 3 degrees in the city by Thursday morning. That could mean some single digits below zero in some of the suburbs later this week, not to mention the wind chills that I told you well below zero. So tonight's forecast, very cold as clouds partially clear, 15 degrees with some patchy freezing fog making the roadways a little bit slick again. Tomorrow, after a dry start, 29 degrees, the best we can do for a high, with afternoon and evening snow guaranteed, leading to some slick roads on the commute. We'll get a little break, but not much melts, with a high of 26 on Tuesday. Very light flurries with gusty winds and a high temperature at freezing on Wednesday. Look at that Arctic front, though. High temperatures in the teens, lows in the single digits on Thursday, and wind chills of 10 to 20 below. This coming weekend, we are eyeing more sub-freezing temperatures and another chance for snow, especially on Sunday.